Hello, welcome back. Let's get started, shall we? So I've actually spent a good chunk of time grinding. Periodically I boot up Citra, do a gathering run, and close it down. And that over the week has gotten a number of us to level 40. And also, we have nearly 40,000 intel. And everybody's got the highest tier gear we can get. Which means, yes, the Griffin Breaker is finally been swapped out from Mirage Fist. Got that just today. Killed enough foes. Right, we've been hunting Nazguls too. So yes, we have been killing the Wandering Wraiths on floor 14. And yeah, they're just on, no, floor 13. I think it was 413. I feel like they appear on 2 floors so far. I keep thinking like they'll appear like if it's the Skelebros on floor 11, then it should be the Warriors on floor 12, but no, it's actually more Skelebros on floor 12. So it's 413. 413 has no gathering points though, which further confuzzled my brain on the quick access. So I'm like, wait, there's nothing on that floor, so they can't be on that floor, it must be 14. No, it's the Headless Axeman on 14. Well, I mean, at least you'll get paid more. I don't know if you work less days per week, normally. Yeah, it's 413. So I hunted every single Nazgul on 413. Which got us... Their drop is used to make a Kestis, a bow, and a cloth armor. So the Kestis is Mirage Fist. The bow we don't have because Sequoian bow with Aegis Prayer is it. We will not be exchanging that. However, Naomi has the Phantom Robe. Phantom Robe has a bit lower def than the other robes of our tier, but has higher end def and int +5, which is why Naomi has it. And yet, Sark has gotten to a good level as well. Yeah, fair enough. Math tends to be a more subdued class, doesn't it? That's neat. And I don't know, I can't help but feel like you could totally use D&D to teach math, though. I mean, math is used in a hell of a lot of game-related stuff. Maybe not some of the more complicated math things like calculus, but, you know. You're teaching, like... I hope I'm not wrong when I say this, but you're teaching middle school, so... But yeah, they should be at the level where that math is still very easily applicable to games as a player, and not just a developer. Even as a developer, you don't really use calculus that much. Oh, high school. Oh well. I was... My memory has failed me yet again. But yeah, Layered Bloom is honestly fantastic. There 3 Blossom. Yeah, she has some durability issues, but she's wearing light armor instead of 4 katanas, so it's fine. Fair enough. So, I mean, on some level I'm technically correct, though on the majority I'm incorrect. Wait, did I turn down the volume for grinding and not turn it back up again? I think that's the case.
This is it. Give up. Not half bad.
You are technically correct that I am technically correct.
Thanks. Thanks.
I find it kind of weird how, like, healing herb is probably a more efficient healing method than sweeping herb. Now, like, before sweeping herb was 7. So, like, it's definitely more cost efficient to use sweeping herb, but now if it's just, if I'm healing 2 people or less, healing herb's probably better. Oh, bountiful herb I got to 5. Try to go over some skill increases. That's right, you have to go into custom now. Now, Rastia's just gotten Black Blade and Black Shroud up. So she'll be a much more sturdy and reliable fighter going forward, assuming she can land her elements. Which I'm gonna have to work on eventually, but there's so many, I just said, fuck it, let's go for passives. Yeah, they kinda are. In AoE healing, it's almost always less healing for a much higher cost, but it does hit multiple targets, so it's better turn economy. And definitely no shit button, especially Bountiful Herb. Our Geffy has finally got Double Punch mastered. Other than that, I should probably get his punching skills maxed, if not 1-2 punch as well. Maybe work on Leading Blow, or Clinch. Eventually I'll want Clinch, but not right now. Not right now. Sark, I've just finally been investing points into Peerless Demon because I got Layered Bloom to 4. 3 Blossoms maxed. Parablades 4, like, just not too much more I could really think of for that's like super high priority. That doesn't involve spiking Layered Bloom's cost. Yeah, Hell Slash will be the ultimate skill, but once I design a party around it, it's just going to stay level 3 so I can get Reblossom to 10. Maybe invest an HP up at some point. Meteorine 2 eventually. That is nice to know. Share an interest with a family member. Bit of a rarity these days. Alright, Dertrifa, we got Bountiful Herb to 5, Herb Boost is 5. I think that's kinda it. I'm thinking of getting Refreshing Herb and Freeing Herb up to 5 because we're getting multiple ailments now. Oh right, Naomi. She's the 5th. I mean, I get why. I get you there. Just going buck wild with the imagination, but oh boy. Just try actually implementing that and doing the back work. Good luck if you try to go through with it, and definitely respect you if you actually put in the effort to bring it to fruition, but oh boy. Probably gonna have way too big of a campaign. It might be too controlling on your players, too. Because if you have a lot of set pieces in mind, that means you're gonna have to railroad them into those. Probably. Unless you're an extremely good storyteller, then no. Actually, the thing to bring up is that one meme you posted in for Port a while back. DM's Moving Castle. And you Windstorm's 4, Earthspike is 4, gonna get Rockfall to 4, and then Spread Chant to 10. Which should cover Naomi's stuff for the foreseeable future. Illicit potions. I'ma have to... Huh. rest. I mean, that would... God damn it. Oh, damn it, Alyssa. You knew you had a pun lined up. Ugh.
Is something there?
Oh, hello there, check. I mean, fair enough, you have your end goal, just work backwards from there. Alright. Upon ascending the stairs onto a new floor, you find a rest stop prepped ahead of you. Not only are there comfy looking seats, but the remains of a campfire is nearby. Someone must have been here recently. On one of those seats you find a note under a rock to keep it from blowing away. Dear Ithra-Guild, Floor 15 is more complex and dangerous than any floor we've faced so far. Best to bet this camp all you can. It only gets worse from here. I still haven't found Lily, but I know she's here. I'm going to keep searching. Good luck to you. At the end of the note is Soloa's signature. It seems she did all this to help you out. Looking up, you notice a hemp sack near the fire pit, filled to the brim with rations. Ah, shit. Yeah, we're at 60. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. You done? I want to cook so I can actually open up some space and not have to keep throwing out grilled apples. There's no telling what lies ahead on this floor. That would be a good time to light up the campfire and cook some meals for later in your journey. There are even more dangers lying up ahead. You decide to get some rest while you can. Thankful for Solo's foresight, you start a fire. Alright, it's ranking up with a great player character. You get 2. Orc who multi-class between... Didgeridoo? That... okay. I read the word, I'm not fully sure how to pronounce it, and I've never seen it before. This warrants a Googling. Daggers taped. It's an impromptu spiked club, huh? Oh. I'm not actually that off with that image. A musical instrument that, at a glance, looks an awful lot like a baseball bat or a pipe. But it's wood. It's more like a baseball bat. Like the Monster Hunter Horn class of weapons, but not as elegant or well constructed. Oh yeah, we can make a lot. Let's make some honey yogurt. Make some pancake. Grill that meat. Question is, do I grill the apples or do I make honeyed fruit with them? How much honey? I have like three honeyed fruit. Okay. Let's see. Moon apple, forest berries, forest honey. That's the honeyed fruit. Special frying pan. Wheat, egg, berries. Milk, olives, forest honey. I should probably get some more olives when we get back to town. Forest wheat and egg, yeah, that's fine. Relic notes, whatever. Council pot, milk and oh, we need milk and mandarin potato. Forest fish, skeleton fish. Yeah, I did the mountain pot. Okay. Alright. So yeah, while hunting Nazguls, we actually ran out of some food supplies, namely the TP restoratives. Because with this party, we have enough TP to kill about 2 Nazguls comfortably, and could maybe eke out a third, but we hunted down 6. So I used up all of our pancakes and yogurts and whatever else we had to restore TP. Because, I mean, Diotrepha's got HP handled. That's why we had so many goddamn grilled apples. Alright, that's Fog of War. Yeah, just in case you haven't realized, I do this to get Fog of War cleared out on the map. Trust me, if not for Fog of War, I would just be looking where I can actually see and not just turn into a wall and then spin around 3 times. No, I have a bit more sense to my actions if it weren't for Fog of War. Now I just can't help but think of a parody title, Fog of War, instead of God of War. I'm not quite sure what that would look like, but oh well. Let's see, levitate. Alright. Oh, there's a door here. Okay. What's behind door number 1? I mean, it's probably like that, but because there's like space for it to extend down south another one, or say have a room extension of some kind. Or maybe even it'll go like that. Like, I don't know, I can't actually. This can be resolved. Uh-huh, it's what I thought. Alright. And cast this starts as soon as we enter. With what's behind the door. Makes robots out of... Huh. I can imagine how it would be done, but I'm not sure what the aesthetic they're going for with that. I'm really not sure what kind of aesthetic they're aiming for. Because I would... Myself, I just say we're programming skeletons. As in, we just have skeletons, but if you look closely, you can see the source code controlling them engraved upon their marrow. Honestly, there's a bit of a bad way to do it, since if you just scratch up the bones, then you end up causing errors in the source code, so... I mean, you get the aesthetic I'm imagining, but yeah, I doubt that's what your guys imagining with robot skeletons. Wait, steampunk power suits piloted by skeletons. Not my cup of tea, but I can totally imagine that. I mean, aesthetically not my cup of tea. Having, like, robotic skeletons actually would probably be something I might do at some point. I mean, I never fully acknowledge it, but I really do have a thing for conjuration. And having a robot skeleton army. That's a conjuration thing, alright? Oh. Yeah, that was actually kind of close to my initial assumption. Huh. When you pass through the door, you see human bones scattered about the room. It's, I think, the first time I've actually had to voice one of our own characters, and I kind of don't wanna, because we've heard their voices so often, and I know I won't do it justice. I'll just use the narrator voice for this. A bit off par, but whatever. Watch out, Naomi shouts. The instant they stepped into the room, they detected a flood of unholy mana coming from all sides of the chamber. Just then, a horrific voice echoes in your minds. So you noticed my royal assassins. No matter, you shall soon join us. The unnatural tones of the entity calling itself the Undead King soon fade, leaving you alone with the unseen assassins hiding in this room. Hold on. Okay, that's the interruption handled. Dare you enter and risk being assassinated? Entered a room filled with bones, you detected mana of an unholy origin and chose to avoid the evil threat. Do we even get a choice to fight it? Do we even get... No, we literally... You know, we just screwed ourselves some XP. Oh my gosh. That could have been a new enemy type. Oh, hey.
I'll go first.
I'll lend a hand.
Yeah, I think a double attack should be fine. Alright, Toxic Reap. Take out the Horn Skull, because I'm not sure what that does. Alright, just to let you know why I like Layered Bloom so much. It's 2 to 8 hits with the katanas, and because of Ray Blossom, it can activate twice, so it's actually 2 to 16 hits, which, I mean, that's a huge range, huge variance, I acknowledge that, but oh my gosh, those hides. Oh my god, seeing it hit, like, back-to-back 7s is so sweet. Yes. Which is why I'm probably not investing in Sacred Tetrad, because I'd only really need to get it if I want to go to Layered Bloom, but Layered... Wait, Layered Bloom? This is Layered Bloom. The other one, Blossom, Petal Blossom, or whatever. One that has really cracked scaling. Do we Aegis? Yeah, it's Aegis Prayer. Wait a minute. Earth Spike. That'll hit all of them. They should be weak to stab damage.
Leave it to me.
Yay, that got a kill.
Can you handle this? Will this do?
This is like that remind me that accuracy is not 100%.
Time to show off.
And like 98% accuracy really missed me.
Defeat.
4 hits. Oh, it's dead. Never mind.
Keep going.
Because it's like, yeah. Yeah, 1 out of every 50 hits is going to miss. 1 out of every 50. It's like, it misses so infrequently enough that you just go, it's not gonna miss. But then it does, and you're like, oh my god, I expect you to hit. Why have you betrayed me so? Anyway, let's... I don't know, Traveler's Stew or Fishball Soup? Or Fruitcake? Yeah, Fruitcake. I know, right? It's always a chance of a critical fail, or a critical success, and that's what makes it so exhilarating. Every time you roll the die, even though I've never rolled the die before. But I'd say rolling the whole 2 to 8 cuts on Layered Bloom is pretty close. Also fair enough. I remember that it's been a while since I've really listened to some D&D stories. Like, really, like, spent, like, an afternoon listening to D&D stuff. That's not the drawing tool. And I just remember one moment from a story. I don't remember any of the other context. Just, it was roll with disadvantage. A natural 20. Second roll, natural 20. Roll to confirm, natural 20. Ah, those moments.
Something's there.
Those are definitely the moments. Wait, that's not Sark. Oh, hey, their Reaper's leveled up. Yeah, Vast Flourish. Okay, yeah, because Sacred Tetra... Okay. I should probably... No, I'll go with what I remember. So... I'm sorry, I don't remember the actual individual hit amount for Layered Bloom. I know Sacred Tetrad, at level 10, with 4 katanas, is 360% for 10 TP. Your Reblossom, that's like 720%. It's pretty damn solid amount, especially for 10 TP. That's really, really efficient. Really TP efficient. And it's a guaranteed 720% with 4 katanas and Reblossom level 10. Then we have Layered Bloom. That was like, I think it was, if you just have 2 hits, it's like 160% damage or something for freaking 21 TP, which of course is pretty horrible. But you go to like the max amount and it's just 2000%. Just 2000% if you have full 16 hits with 4 katanas, and it's just... Whoa! Hi, Sora. Been a while. At least it's been a while since you've stuck around. I know, I get you gotta go do your stuff, but I guess I'm just used to people leaving without saying they're leaving. And I know you're one. So, if you want to converse, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll just... I might just start assuming you aren't here after you say hi. Really don't need to use levitation anymore, at least for the rest of the night. Although it'd suck if there's Nazguls on this. There has to be Nazguls on this floor because it's the 15th floor. They have to be combining foes here. But like, my word. I just... Hello? I just do not want to map a Nazgul's patrol routes at night. I know it's just a square. It's just a square. But like, they go through walls and they have a day route and there's trap floors and like, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass to map properly. Sounds like you're doing a bit of active trolling. You have to laugh, but I mean, really, if you're that sensitive about a single word, that's a... I'm laughing there with you. Oh, right, I have no idea what the hell this thing is. Paralyze is paralyzed. 1-2 punch, I guess. Layered Bloom. Get his prayer. Fireball? I know, right? I totally forgot these things exist until just now, and now I have one memory back, and not a specific memory, just a feeling that these things are a huge pain in the ass. And I don't remember how or why. So I'm just gonna go full disable, full offense, and be like, okay, good. Still got blocked by the leg bind.
You're finished.
And there's Reblossom. On a high hit, I wasn't counting how many hits. Yeah. Wait, it's... Oh god. Oh god, that's a lot of health. Yeah, honestly, going full throttle to make sure it can't do anything the first time, so we can actually read the codex entries, definitely a smart move. Toxic Reap. Concussion. Layered Bloom again. Just smack it. Icicle Lance, I guess. Whew. Oh, really? Shin Megami Tensei 5's a That's cool. Yeah, Etrian Odyssey's been steadily gaining a fan base over the years. The Persona Q crossovers that... Yeah, I can see them bleeding out into other spaces now. I mean, I still want more Etrian Odyssey. But, you know. Empty cask. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I never played a Shin Megami Tensei game. I mean, I used to know a guy in high school who did, but I never quite got into them. I was just like, that seems a little bit too old school for me at the time. Now I think I'd give it a shot, but I'm poor.
Yes.
I don't know, actually, about Persona, I think I have Persona 4 for the PS Vita. Actually, I remember... Was it early college or end of high school? I don't know. I got a PlayStation Vita for a birthday present, along with a small selection of games, like a half-dozen games. Because I didn't really get the games I wanted, which was Class of Heroes, because that's another dungeon crawler, like Etrian Odyssey, and I'm like, I want this, but I didn't really get it. Because it's honestly a bit hard to find. I should probably just get to emulating it at this point instead of finding a copy to buy. Anyway, I have a PS Vita, I have Persona 4 for it, but I never booted it up, because the first game I booted up on there was Demon Gaze, which is a very much wizardry-style dungeon crawler, which means it's not... It's like the first two Etrian Odyssey games, where the formulas are very, very not forgiving at high levels. So I never quite finished it, because I never quite finished it, I never got to the other games. Oh, Devil Survivor. I forgot Devil Survivor's SMT, because I played Devil Survivor 2. I actually had a pretty good time with that one. I'm just trying to think of old games, but I don't know what to mention. Like, what other Atlas games did I ever play? Hockey? I mean, I wouldn't wholly recommend Demon Gaze either unless you're a hardcore wizardry fan. Well, okay, not hardcore, but like a serious wizardry-style dungeon crawler fan. Just because it's nowhere near as like well-balanced as Etrian Odyssey is. Like, early game, it's alright, but as you get later and later into the game, like the first Etrian Odyssey, it's just your defense ends up falling off a cliff, even for the defense-focused classes, and it's just, oh gosh. You kind of hope you learned how to min-max a little bit, otherwise you're going to have a difficult time. About the talkie parts... I'm not fully sure how to respond to that. Because it is a dungeon crawler, and you do... I mean, you do have... Like, your party isn't precast characters. It's like other... It's like EO, where you basically make your quote-unquote guild. Although, you don't really have any reserves. Everybody you make is with you in the party, I think. Don't fully remember. So in that regard, in the dungeon part, it's not all that talky, but there is a lot more story beats and dialogue than any EO game, that's for sure. because parts where you're like in town or at story events, that they play out a bit more like visual novels. Well, maybe without the choices, but definitely dialogue-wise and UI
there.
representation. Dungeon Travelers. I feel like I've heard that title, but I can't remember if it's an old or a new one. All I know is I definitely want to look up Class of Heroes later to see if I can get an MU for it. Because I kind of doubt Class of Heroes is going to be as well balanced as Etrian Odyssey. I should not expect any game to be as well balanced as this series. They've really nailed class balance in this. But it's going to be like a similar vein of just having a lot of classes with some great interactions, or at least what I hope. Also 7th Dragon in the same vein. Although it seems like 7th Dragon started to lose its identity starting with the very second game. As you oh wait, this is Manager Potato, isn't it? I'm gonna leave it alone because we have a lot of Manager Potato. Okay, I have a mismap here. And that's not paint. The floors, that's floor paint. I'm curious about over there, those two branching paths I didn't take. I think I took the right path by mistake. This is a problem. But I think I'll ride this mistake through to its conclusion. Hey, hard skulls, what do they do? Painful glare, blackened horn, and something mysterious for the conditional. Legend has it the light inside a haunted skull is its soul, but it can be extinguished by— I would just kill it with ice. Hopefully that's an actual clue and not just saying it's weak to ice, because I can see it's weak to ice. Honestly, Reblossom's not doing too great. Sorry, it's not perfect. A Reblossom with 4 katanas is a 100% chance of activating skills twice at no TP cost, which is fantastic. What we have with 3 katanas, though, is a 68% chance. So enough that it happens often, but not a guarantee. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Alright, headbound, good. Oh, good. Wasn't an issue.
Let's see you handle this.
Alright, was killing it with ice what we need to do for conditional? Now, if I had multi-katana, the normal attacks would hit multiple times too, but like, it only affects, like, multi-katana, the first point lets you tetra wield, but like every point after that is just you have a higher chance to multi-attack with your normal attack, which doesn't influence skills, which is where most of your damage comes from. So it's like, as much as I want to have a multi-attack normal attack for when I don't want to use TP, it's like, it's just not worth it. As much as I want it, it's not worth it. Ah, this is not EO2 use double attack. There we go.
Let's see you handle this.
Oh, frozen chunk. Fantastic. Oh, 44 out of 60 is actually pretty solid. Let's use some fruitcake. Use some more fruitcake. Maybe a pancake. Maybe not. Alright, Sora. See you next time. It's really gotten me thinking about past games I've played, though, and I'm having a hard time remembering. Like, I want to remember dungeon crawlers in the vein of EO that I played in the past, but, mostly remembering real-time games like Phantasy Star Universe and Oblivion. You know, Test 4. That's a dungeon crawler. Oh, so you might be back. Well, if you happen to be back in time, welcome back, but if not, have a good night. And good food, I guess. Oh, no event? I feel betrayed. I did get some intel here, so that's cool. So no idea if we can fight the Dualhans. But we can totally kill Nazguls. And Skelebros, although it's a bit intensive to do either. Oh, really? There's a... Huh. No event there. No event there. I see more loot in the distance, but that's not as close as it first appeared. Oh, there's more loot. Oh no. More floor corrections. Oh no. Am I sure it extends to? I mean, it probably does, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, let's go check it. Alright, Chaos Reef, I guess. Oh, this is actually tough. Oh no. It's like, do we headbind the skull so it can't defense debuff us, or do we headbind the vampire so she doesn't hit as hard, or do we go for the arm bind? You know my answer. We go for the risky option. While shoring up our bets with that, and then Windstorm. Yes, alright.
This is it.
Yes. Not even a Reblossom there. That's a lot of hits, as it should be. Like, yeah, Layered Bloom's gonna be a main form of Sark's offense for a long time. I mean, maybe I'll get into Meteor Rain eventually, but I don't know. It's like your Tetrad staying off the table, though. That's for people who are afraid of RNG. Oh yeah, let's do that, and then that. It's probably a locked door thing, isn't it? It's probably like a locked door there. So yeah, it looks like 3 poison tiles. Hey, I was right. Looks like it goes like a T section there. I even guessed the door position right. I know these maps too well. I see a shortcut. Alright, that shortcut has been confirmed to exist. No foes, though, which is interesting. Maybe there's like a part 2 to the floor where, like, we have one half of the floor. Oh yeah, actually, because it's been twisting and turning so much, I thought we'd explored a lot of the floor, but no. No, we've explored very little of the floor. At best, 1/5, like 18% of it. You know, like how in the floor 11, it's like there's two parts. You have the winding corridors, and then you have all the foes. I'm thinking maybe 15's like that. Yeah, 15's probably like that. Oh, this encounter again. Okay. How do I do this? Like, Chaos Reap is fairly good because they're weak to... I'm saying Panic, but it's supposed to be Confusion. I changed the name to Panic, and I'm still somewhere a bit peeved, even though I already habitually say Panic now. Yeah. Wait, the ailments? What? I thought it was defense decrease. It's an ailment decrease, that's less... I mean, yeah, that means we'll get cursed more easily, but like... that just means we have to focus on the not skull enemy, and we're fine. Okay, let's see. That's good. Trace those two. Okay, should be fine. That down, pop that in. Alright, that wall goes for a long time. Wrong wall. I forgot to color in those two tiles. Hey there, 10-bit. Oh, it's in the back. Ah. Oh yeah, that explains the damage we're dealing. It's resistant to physical, weak to elemental. Weak to armbind, what? When these corpses start to pour from the demonic sarcophagus, look out, or disaster will follow. Okay, so Panic, Petrify, Sleep, basically it. Alright, so Chaos Reap, Leg Bind, Yeah, I guess Airblade the front row. I guess Bear's fine. Let's just do an Icicle Lance.
Burn in hell!
Alright then, Tendit. You have a good night.
I'll defeat you. Give up!
Well, its legs are bounced. That's good. No. Do not succumb to peer pressure. I do what I do. Oh, I thought you were telling me to... Never mind. 20th. Alright. Keep an eye out for it. A little more than a week now. Hey Alex, welcome.
No, you.
Just one more.
This is gonna be so rough. If we had Alyssa, this would actually be a lot easier. But, like, who would... How would... Who would? If we had Alyssa, then we could do a lot of elemental stats, but then I have to reconfigure the rest of the party. And then, like, how would I have the binds and the ailments to disable all the troublesome enemies? These are questions for back in town. Let's just go with that. And then Icicle Lance, maybe.
Take that!
This'll end it. You're finished. Disappear.
Oh, that's a tiny amount of damage increase. Went from a 69 to a 73. I mean, that's the strat that I like to employ, Alex, but you can't always do it with your current options.
Obviously. Wonder what that is.
Oh, that obviously was well planned. As you proceed through the dark waste, you come to a stop at a dead end. Naomi detects mana emanating from beneath the ground. It seems some kind of magic item is buried here. It might take some work, but you could probably dig up whatever's down there. Yeah, let's go for it. Using knives, rocks, sticks, and whatever else you can find, you begin digging up the earth. After digging for a few minutes, you unearth a small stone coffin. The coffin is too small for a person to fit. Try opening it up, if you dare. It's probably a baby's coffin, and like, fuck it, let's open it. You dig out the stone coffin and open its lid. The moment the lid opens, a blinding light pours out from within and envelops you. Oh! Oh, that's exactly what we needed. 230. Oh gosh. Like, I was just thinking I have to, like, feed Erastia pancakes, but no. No, we're good now. HP and TP. Is that how I did this? I know in some game I, like... Alright, then space. Oh. Your minds and bodies are both rejuvenated, but you're curious about what just happened. Peeking inside, you see a message written in an archaic script. Herein is sealed not a corpse, but my magic, to heal our wounded soldiers. It seems a battle cleric from the ancient war left this healing power for their allies to find. You thank the long-dead healer as you leave. Detecting mana underground, you dug up an old coffin with the healing power sealed inside. Let's see, were there any healing things later on. Fair enough. They have to be the same value, wouldn't they? So I want to ensure consistency. Slash instead of plus. I've been sneezing a lot lately. Because my nose is pretty empty. Can't, like, not dry enough for a nosebleed, but like there's not much snot up there, so all the dust or whatever else gets in and just tickles my nostrils until I sneeze. Thank you. But by whose power am I blessed? No, I'm gonna go plus. Plus seems more... Now I have to go through and actually, like, find out. Like, I can already feel a bit of a irritation in the same nostril again, even though I just sneezed. That's how empty my... That's how bereft of mucus my nose is right now. Oops. Sorry about that. When you accidentally hit a menu, I just reflexively hit ESC. Because I'm on a keyboard. Alright, floor 2. 4. Honest is not a deity I recognize. I mean, it's a virtue I recognize, but not a deity. Let's see. Now, I know this doesn't make terribly fine viewing material to go through the maps and correct it, but I would be compelled the entire time I'm streaming to be sure this is correct. And why does that have so much space? Like, look at that space. Why is the space like that? Why is the space like that? Alright, that covers 4-3. More Monkey Ball, 15 TP. Stone skipping. Dry fish. Oh yeah, that's where we get dry fish. Dry fish heals a lot of HP. Oh. Oh. Wait, did I clear that event? Is it a question mark? It's a question mark either because I didn't clear the event yet, or I did, but I didn't get the good outcome. So I'm not sure what the right way to do it is. Probably the latter, given it's here on the 5th floor, but at the same time, I mean, maybe not. Stealth party. I'm still not entirely sure what it checks for there. Drifty in and bread, bird box trap, wheat burb, wheat burb. Yeah, plus. I did plus there. So then what's up with the... It's like 4, 9, or 10, right, where I had a slash instead of a plus. What? It doesn't feel like the rest of the characters, though, are monospaced. Because that eye is definitely... If it were all monospaced, that eye would take up a lot of space, too. But it doesn't. So why is the apostrophe monospaced? Alright, that covers that floor. There's some milk. Dark wares. Hunting spat. Ah, right, have forest berry. Forest hen. Forest in the canyons. 300 in. With a message again. Alright. Let's see, I think it was 4, 5. Where was that message? It's a lemur thing, right? So... I think it was floor 2. Now let's get fish. There we are, lemur's gift. Yeah. If the space to the size of the apostrophe is bigger than the space between the S and the G, and that's an actual space. And there's no spaces in the message. It's R apostrophe S. But it may as well be R double space apostrophe double space S. What is wrong with this? Oh, I forgot that I still need to check some stuff. Let's see, we got that. I'll just assume that's done. 4, 9. It says 150 T. Oh, because I can't fit it. Should be TP. I mean, yeah, that's entirely possible. Alright, so it's probably 410 then with the one mismatch. There's again, milk times 1, emperor. Some more HPTP stuff, some more milk, rhino, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's just here. It's TP, and then minus food. Okay, so I'm gonna pick 1, forest hen. Okay, I'll just assume I got the third stratum correct, because the same thing hasn't happened. We haven't got identical values yet. It's pretty rare. I'm just not comfortable assuming this fence goes 4 tiles ahead. Reminds me of one of my favorite cards against... Getting super bitchy about font choices when I made it as a team. Comic Sans. Oh, that is genius. So where are we? Did I go the right... I have a misstep here in the mapping. Okay, Coffin Demon. I don't remember what papyrus looks like. If I just Google papyrus, it's just gonna show me the paper type papyrus. Not the if I just do papyrus font though. Uh-huh. I mean, that's pretty fairly legible, but it's also very pretentious looking.
I'll go first.
Is this thing really worth a double attack? Come on, Mike Bunge. Oh, thank you.
This is the end.
More toxic creep, more stabby and blabby. My cycle went. Oh, it's poison! Had to have been 8 hits. My word. Like, seriously. And having Alyssa along means we'd have a lot more elemental damage to kill that thing faster, but we just totally shut it down there. I don't think I can do that with Alyssa in the party, unless I level her up enough to get Chain Killer. Then maybe. It's just that dilemma, like, Alyssa be good elemental damage, but like, my word, does she demand the party be built around her? What's in, it's 4,000 N. 4,000 N is in the box. Okay. That's that. That was a very long detour. Ah, this encounter again. Toxic Reap, Low Blow. Yeah, Air Blade the Squirrel. I mean, it did get to do the thingy, though it's from the back, so it's not so bad still.
Can you handle this? Best of luck. You're finished. Let's see you handle this.
Down to you.
Come on, Toxic Reap. Nope, nothing. Okay. Come on, Leg Bind. Yay, Leg Bind.
Let's see you handle this. Disappear.
Oh, just 2, but then Reblossom. Seven hits total. I think we can just, you know, bottom. We get bloody freaking coffin armor from this. Oh. If there's ever a joke set of armor in this game, it has to be coffin armor. Like, it's functionally there. Yes, it does exist. It is actually good armor, but like, it's just a coffin with holes for your arms and legs to stick out of, so just and your head. So it's just a coffin, just a normal coffin, but you have your limb sticking out of it, like And I bet the empty coffin is what makes coffin armor too. Wait, did I pass? Oh, there's a foe. I feel like I missed it. I mean, clearly I missed a gathering point, but I also feel like I missed a shortcut. Yeah, we totally need Naomi for this, just because levitation. Otherwise, we're going to be spending so much cash on guard souls.
Searching.
Wait, with this...
Take a look. Here's some more.
Herb foraging triggered! Yes! Oh, we're pretty close to a shortcut, too. That's great. That's great. Wonder how much stuff we've got. Fire Blossom, stab that thing, Windstorm, right. Oh. This could be bad. This could be very bad.
Let's see you handle this. This is the end.
Oh, we went first, entirely. Six hits, and then Reblossom.
I can still keep going.
Layered Bloom and Reblossom. This is the RNG I live for. Them are big numbers. Okay, that covers that. Yeah, next room should be a faux room. And the faux rooms have been pretty big so far, so it makes sense for that one to be pretty big too. Oh, multiple foes. Wonderful. The Coffin Demon, even better. It's probably a shortcut to my right, which is how I get to the chest, or we just... Okay, either there's like a shortcut here, 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 or whatever. Or we just kind of loop around to it. That's what I'm thinking. Or this path from over here just like connects to it somehow. And what we're on right now is just a straight dead end, which, I mean, that's possible. All I know is that this has to be like that. Alright, Toxic Reap, Pill Blue, Under Pierce. Don't actually have anything to do. Icicle Lance? Nah, Fireball.
Can you handle this?
Nope, no poison. It's pretty amazing how 90 damage actually isn't that heavy anymore.
Disappear.
Like, 90 damage used to be enough to put somebody in critical condition, but now it's not. It's honestly pretty cool. Anywho, Layered Bloom. And healing. And Icicle Lance, because Naomi is the primary damage dealer. She doesn't really deal high damage,
See you handle
but she deals consistent damage.
I'll defeat. This is the enemy this week.
Reblossom, people. RNG on RNG. Having some crit rate for your crit rate so you can crit while you crit, which is a legit thing in Warframe. Hello. Well now. Three. All missed, you say? I do wonder about patches of sunlight, though, because there's a few spots where sunlight could be. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back there during the daytime to check, aren't we? I can already kind of see how this goes, though. Probably connects straight to there. Yep. Which really resolves that, so now we just have to worry about this branch, which has a gathering point here this whole time. Alright, Chaos Reef's conditional, then, yeah, let's just say goodbye to the Horned Skull. Let's stab the dog. And Icicle Lance the skull again. Alright, no worries about poison now. Alright, no need to worry about debuffs either.
Show off! You're finished. This is the end. Too easy.
Reblossomed Layer Bloom, like holy fuck.
Alley. Found one. Here's some more.
Not bad.
Alright. Yeah, it's actually a lot of progress made. A lot of progress made. Let's go back to town, though. I feel a bit mentally. I mean, we really can keep going with our TP and inventory reserves, but I want to go back to town. I feel like we're pressing our luck.
Be
Alright, light swing. Fire bloom, I suppose. Bountiful herb, just to help out with that and windstorm.
This is the end. Unleash. Can you handle this? Don't worry.
This is why I got refreshing her up to 5. Alright, defend, defend. Refreshing. Lightning.
Let's see you handle this. Just one more.
Strength is everything.
Alright, now we use Bountiful Herb. Which got everybody up to a pretty respectable amount. It's 5 AM. Oh boy. Let's see, some Chaos Reaping, Armbind that, Layered Bloom both. I mean, I guess Aegis Prayer. It's cheaper. And then... what? Yeah, Windstorm.
What the?
This is the end.
Bunch of weaklings. Oh.
I'm not sure we'll actually get back to town by 7 AM. I don't think we will. Might get back to town by 8 AM, but the latest 9 AM.
I can still keep going.
Yep, there it goes. Okay. See you for Naomi.
Nice.
Went into Rockfall. I haven't seen a Soul Taker in a while. In a hot minute. Oh, leg bind failed.
This is the
Oh,
last
not too
one.
bad.
Easy enough.
Hey there. What are you selling?
Alright, let's just sell everything.
You got to
What's
check out
new?
my new wares.
Cast it. Skull Staff, Zalkiat, I told you, Coffin Armor. Ladaka, Skull Helm. That's it.
Anything else?
Let's see, we have cat. Oh, it's Strength up double. Also known as the Skull Crusher, this is made by hollowing the monster's... Oh, it's black and born. Skull Staff, small skull drawn on the middle acts of focus to sharpen the looter's mind. It has a whiz up double. Neat. Neat. Don't know if that would really help out Naomi though, unless it's a higher M attack. Zelkiot, which is a large sickle made from the parts of a casket, excels at offense and defense because it has HP up double. It is stronger than Revenant Fowl, but I don't know. Is the X even... Does X even exist? Could be stronger. Kestet is weaker than Mirage Fist, that's good. Which leaves the Skull Staff, which... weaker than the Cursed Scepters. That's also good, so really it's just the Scythe that's improved.
What'll it be?
Alright, Coffin Armor. Made from a large coffin with head and limb holes. Awkward, but protective. Amodaka, leather armor woven with hard green material in equilateral triangles. Skull Helm, a helmet decorated with monster horns and metal. It's themed off of a skull. That's why it's called the Skull Helm. Oh, the frozen chunk is the light armor. That's cool. It's comparable to a Grand Vest, but not quite. It's not really as balanced, it's more death-leaning. Nobody here wears... Oh, well, I mean, Sark can use heavy armor, but I gave her a Grand Vest. I think I prefer a balanced approach for defense. Because yeah, I could make her more resilient to physical attacks, but then she'd get annihilated by elemental attacks, and there's a lot more of both in this game. I got Skull Helm, which, I mean, yeah, Arestia has the sapling hat, but honestly, she has that hat because it's luck plus 7. Means the only new thing worth getting then would be the Zelkiot, which we can get up to +4 right now.
Deal! What'll it be? Leave it to me! Yes! A job well done! Yes! A job well done! Yes! A job well done! Yes! A job well... Leave it to me! Anything else?
Oh yeah, it's 1 point more damaging than the Revenant Fox.
Leave it to me.
Alright, let's scrap Revenant Fox. Yeah. Huh. You have 9 silver shards. Cool.
Anything else? You're always such a big help.
Welcome back!
Also, I feel like maybe I forgot to talk to everyone for floor 14. Shit. I mean, I kind of know how I can rectify that, though. One of my guests told me that floor 15 is full of toxic marshes. Ew. Isn't there some way to drain the swamp and replace it with, I don't know, a hot spa? Okay, storage. That's why I came here. All mist goes in. Alright, cool. Now, you might be thinking to save, but here's the thing. This is an emulator. We have save states. So now, I can go back to the title menu.
Hail.
where we never went to floor 15 and talked to everyone.
Hiya.
My dear guests, how's the search for Miss Lily gone since last time? She's been having trouble too, huh? Maybe we should look for her at the tavern or in an alleyway. Why? Well, whenever my older sister goes missing, I'll end up finding her passed out in one of those places.
How can I be of service?
I definitely missed the 414 dialogue.
Hey there. Heya.
The search for Lily going okay. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Whip it up in 2 shakes of a chicken's tail, that is.
You're always such a big help.
Thanks for coming.
Nothing new with the patrons.
No.
Don't stress yourself out about this Lily ordeal. The key to accomplishing what you set out to do is keeping a cool head.
No.
I think they
What'll
meant
it be?
key,
Be
but
careful
I
out
mean,
there.
maybe keep is right too.
How may I be of service?
How fares the mission? You're searching for a friend, so I'm sure you feel pressure. Don't be rash, however. Can't help anyone if you wind up dead yourselves.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
Hello again. Hello.
As the mission request outlined, I need you to help Solor find Lily. Done so much for Aorus. Now it's our turn to help them. With you on the job, I'm sure they'll both come back
What
safely.
would you like to do? Please, be careful out there.
I missed the entire 414 dialogue. I don't think the save game really keeps track of what dialogues you've hit or missed, but I'm gonna remember that. And with that, we are right back to where we were.
Do you want to save?
It's like, I kind of want to rest right now, but also go look into quests and other things.
Hey there. Oh.
Looks like you're near the end of the 3rd stratum. This is normal for Yggdrasil to save its biggest, baddest beasties for last. I'm gonna make sure to go in fully prepped. But don't worry, I've got everything you need. What's that? I'm a smooth business boy. Flattery will get you everywhere.
You're always such a big help.
Thanks for coming.
I'm starting to lose the little boy side of his voice. Ooh, Hunsuke's here. Oh gosh, I know he's a bit shady, but also friendly. And given his dialogue, also a bit derpy, but it's a bit late to incorporate that in. Like, he's a friendly informant, but also because he's an informant, I want to give him a bit of a shady side. Yo, Ithergil. Thanks to you pushing me to keep up, I have some brand new intel for you. These are the fruits of my labor, result of all my hard work. Please, won't you buy my intel? Oh, Dullahan Knight, we haven't fought that yet. I heard decapitated warriors lurking around the fetid necropolis. They're called Headless Hunters. Supposedly, finishing off with a fire attack will force it to drop its huge shoulder guards. But don't get cocky. Most of the adventurers who tried to get those pauldrons wound up dead. The survivors are scarred for life. I don't know what the Dullahans did to them, but this is not a fight for the faint of heart. I just ask that you don't do anything reckless.
What'll it be?
I'm going to check what their level is compared to ours first before we decide to do anything reckless. So the last floor in the 3rd stratum, floor 15, is going to be full of tough monsters. Keep an eye out for coffin demons. Not the worst thing out there, but they're strong enough to be a
Be
pain.
careful out there.
Can't avoid them in advance like the bigger baddies, so if they show up, you need to be ready.
What'll it be?
Oh, we got meat from Jamie the Hunter, huh?
Which would you like to
Oh,
tackle?
there's 2 quests.
What'll it
Anything?
be?
Nope, nothing
What'll
underway.
it be? Which would you like to tackle?
Hello, I'm a new adventurer. I need some advice from veteran explorers. Please answer my question. In Glamour of the Graveyard, this quest isn't easy, but I want some adventurers to get material from a tough 3rd stratum monster. Reward silver ingot.
This one?
Let's see, this request comes from another adventure, though they're just starting out. The client's here now, you should talk to him.
Which would you... This one?
Taking on this request will be a big help. It comes from a noble who likes to collect armor. Not sure how to handle it though, because what he's asking for isn't easy. You ever run across a monster called Headless Hunter on the 3rd stratum? Well, our client wants an ebon breastplate from one of those things. If that weren't enough, he'd also like some other materials from the Headless Hunter if possible. Basically, if you bring back ebon breastplate and another piece from the monster, he'll double your reward. I thought this would be tricky, but I feel better knowing you're on the
Hang in
job.
there.
Just watch your backs out there. Okay, so they want us to go hunt Headless Hunters now. We're gonna have to check our relative level, because if they're blue aura, then yeah, I'll give them a go. If they're yellow aura, I'm gonna feel apprehensive, but I might give it a go. And if they're still red, no. Enthusiastic swordsman. Good, it doesn't say swordswoman. I mean, I think this game does swordswoman if it's a female. But swordsman, I mean man as a term, while it should mean the male human. It started to be a gender neutral term as well, so swordsman, I don't know if it could be female. I'll assume male though. Hello there, can I help you with something? You're sure about the request. Request? Oh, that, of course, thank you. I suppose that makes you adventurers. I'm one too, just got started. It may not look like it, I'm actually the leader of my guild. This to me go on and on. Anyway, our guild is trying to work its way through floor 5. When we heard there hadn't passed it, shortcuts between floors. So we went back to floor 2 to find the shortcut to floor 3. It took us a week, but we found it. I gotta tell you, shortcuts are super useful. It's so much easier to move between floors now. Still, spending a whole week to find one shortcut was perhaps a bit too much. But they're so helpful. That's what we need your help with. We need you to help us find the shortcut from floor 4 to floor 5. Hello there, can I help you with something? You can share a shortcut's location or keep the location to yourself. Thanks, so where'd you find it? Alright. I see. Wait here while we check it out. It was there, just like you said. Thank you. Our guild's in a league of its own, dude. But just you wait, we'll catch up to you guys in no time. Well, I guess it's adventure time again. Gave your reward to the lady who runs the tavern, so get it from her. See you around.
What'll it be? Thank you.
Stuff like this. It's nice, and also easy. Great work. I can't help but overhear the two of you. He's, well, really loud. Don't get me wrong, it's good that he's so energetic, but it does make me worry. I know I was searching for something, but to spend a whole week on the same floor... Can you really keep up that kind of pace? Yes. Yes, he can. Because I took 2 weeks to clear the first floor in Etrian Odyssey 3. Okay, so he can't be good at everything. If he can handle himself, it's fine, and he's doomed. If he can handle himself, it's fine. True enough. I mean, they've been able to make it back to the city safely, so... Defer to your expertise. You have been on the adventuring scene for a while now, after all.
Well done.
Here's your reward. Make sure you take it with you.
What'll it be? There's no new requests right now. What'll it be? Be careful out there.
Welcome back!
Bet you're wondering why it took me 2 weeks to clear the first floor in EO3, my very first game. Because I'm sure in your first game, the first floor didn't take you that long. I mean, if you go play 3 now, it probably won't take you that long either. Because you'll have an idea of what to look for, but again, to clear the first floor, you have to take the mission to map the first floor. And then you have to map the first floor adequately. But the thing is, there's a hidden room on the first floor. Not a shortcut, a whole room behind one of those little hidden passages. So I had that floor mapped in a day or two. But it took me another 2 weeks to figure out where the fuck that hidden goddamn passage was. Actually, it probably didn't take me a day or two. Probably took me 4 or 5 days. Goddamn lynxes. Ah, right, so first floor, year 3. It's kind of fine. I mean, you have your standard first floor enemies until you get to the west half. When you get to the west half of the floor, some enemies pop out, just random encounters that can one-shot your hoplite. You know, your protector, your big heavy armor shield-toting guy, has been killed in a single blow by a random encounter. That gets increasingly more common the further into the west side of the floor you go. And the west side of the floor is where the hidden room is. Back at a time when I thought I shouldn't use skills at all because I need to save TP for when I need it, and same idea to consumables. So yeah. There was like a week of grinding to be sure we could handle the west half pretty fine. Grinding on the east half of the first floor so we can handle the west half of the first floor. And then another many days before I decided to just, maybe it's like one of those bullshit old school designs where you just have an invisible crack in the wall that you can hit A on to go through. I mean, it was actually telegraphed, which is why if you go play EO3 now, you won't have as hard of a time because you already know that the sign postings for a shortcut, the wall texture's looking different. But this was my first game. This was my first hard game. First old school dungeon crawler. I had no idea there'd be those markings, so yes, it took me 2 weeks to clear the first floor. Goddamn shortcut.
How can I be of service?
It most certainly did not help that I only had passive healing to help us.
Do you want to save?
Because I saw, oh hey, there's passive healing. That must be pretty good if we invest into it heavily. As you and I both know, that's not really the case, but young me was naive. And thought it would get broken, but no.
How can I be of service?
Which means we had no active healing. And I was both too cheap to use medicas, and also we were too broke, because it's the first floor. You have jack shit for cash.
Mastered it.
Alright, Pure Demons 5. Do I do HP up so she survives more, or do I do Fist Attack up? For Meteorin. I don't know. Meteor Rain, it's like it's a guaranteed number of hits, but it's random types, so it could hit a weakness, it could not. I don't bloody know. It's also high ground. So we haven't really been using buffs at all. If it's back up. That's fine then. Alright.
Do you want to save? How can I be of take care now?
21:49.
How may I be of service?
That is the time.
What will you do?
Oh hey, this is level 40. Just kinda kept pace then. Most of our gear's up to standard too. Maybe have a stronger sword available. Definitely have stronger light armor. The ghastly gloves are pretty close, and the quilt tassels are indeed top tier. I'm pretty fine there. Definitely gonna need a Lari. Although, before I do any of that...
There, keep your guard up.
Let's hit up... Okay. Before I do any of that... Also, I forgot
Thanks
this.
for coming.
Talking to her...
Be careful out.
Right,
What'll
I
it be?
got
Be careful.
caught up in the request that I forgot I was talking to everybody.
How
So I
may
have
I be
Egar
of
and
service?
Ramus to talk to.
Oh.
Already at floor 15, eh? Suppose this isn't unexpected given your progress so far. Reached the peak of a third stratum so soon, though, was quite surprising. As you've no doubt learned, there's always some great challenge waiting at the end of a stratum. It's unlikely the third stratum will be an exception. No one's gone beyond it, though, so whatever awaits you must be fierce. Maybe you'll be the first. Just be cautious.
Don't let the labyrinth claim you.
Hello again.
Help so learningly over here safe. Wouldn't be of much use if you just wound up hurting yourself while trying to help them, though. So please, be careful.
Which will you read? Well done.
Ah, map of floor 14. I've added to the registry. Thank you.
Well done.
You've registered 50 monsters. Here's your reward for all your hard work. 3 somas.
Which will you register? Well done. Which will you register? Please, be careful out there.
Look, I'm back! How can I be
Alright,
as
that
you wanna
handles
see?
that.
How can I be? Take care now.
Now, we go to floor 14. 14. Fetid Necropolis. Oh, they're blue. We could fight them. We do have a save that I just made. We also have an event we need to do. So that question mark was one I've been putting off. So I think what I'll do is I'll antagonize one of these headless hunters. We'll fight it, we'll get it registered in the codex, which means we'll kill it. And then I'll optimize a party that can harm it while also getting the conditional drop, which is to kill it with fire. Which means probably bringing Alyssa along, but not necessarily. Because really it depends if the Headless Hunters are resistant to fire. If they're resistant to fire, then Alyssa has to come along. Otherwise, kind of screwed. Alright, Headless Hunter. I know it won't show any information, but Force of Habit has me do this. Okay. Got nothing. Has a bunch of skills, though.
I'll go first.
Toxic Rate. Armor Pressure, obviously. Head probably won't do anything.
Beginning.
Armor Pierce, Aegis Prayer. Should I do Curse Flame? I could override the poison. Let's see if fire actually does anything.
Unleash. Leave it to me. Can you handle this? Here you go.
This is it! Burn in hell!
You're finished. You're finished.
Carnage Axe. It didn't do much damage, but that's probably conditional. Oh, 334. That's good. Scorching. I see. It's weak to fire, but I get super pissed if you hit it with that. Okay, it's in a stance, so either we need to break the stance or we just need to freaking defend. Let's hit up refreshing herb on... say this backline. And as of for you... oh, reserve magic's going to mean fire either way. Ugh, alright, defend.
Is this the end?
Ah, that's Carnage Axe. If it deals very little damage, but if the target has an ailment, it has instant death. Alright, so you do that. You throw down Revival Herb on her. You just start tweaking with the other elements. 59, not resistant. Or maybe if it is, it's a small resistance. Miasma Armor. Arm Crusher again. We could do Hygea's Bowl, but I think I'll take the risk. I guess he might get down to this turn.
Time to show off!
This is it! Be gone!
What? Oh, Crusher. It's a frontline hit, isn't it? Alright, Toxic Reaper. It's like, do I want to do poison to try and damage it, or do I want to go for something that'll actually prevent it from acting? So those armor bears for a while, though, so we can just go straight into Layered Bloom. Freaking Sweeping Herb, obviously. Spread Chance, Windstorm. Yeah, hey, poison.
That's the fluff!
Oh, it's a splash attack. It's a splash attack. Okay, this is...
Here I go!
I have to wait for the double attack from Argevi to actually pull through. Oh boy. Sweeping Herb the front line.
That's the fluff!
Be gone!
Just keeps doing Crusher. Next turn, so 2 turns from now, if we have our people alive, we can use Hygea's Bowl. This next turn, Argevi should have Union, and we can throw out a double attack. Until then, I'm just gonna have to keep doing Sweeping Herb. Do Spread Chant Windstorm to like maybe get an Armbind.
That's the fluff!
Burn in hell!
Maja Fudja, would you like stop it with Crusher?
Ready, bastards!
I'll match you!
Go to hell!
Don't worry! Time to show off!
Be gone!
Mind Burn Oil. Oh no. Oh no. It's giving our attacks the fire element. Oh, we have to use skills now.
Here I go.
I'll learn to hatch.
Right with you.
Okay, do I keep using Spread Chant Windstorm? So it's like 34 TP. I mean, it's more chances for an arm bind, but that's just a lot of TP. I'll go Icicle Lance.
Don't worry. Will this do? Let's see you handle this.
Alright, poison wore off, so that's fine. Its health is low, but not low enough for a single fireball to kill it. So then let's Layered Bloom, Sweeping Herb. Yeah, let's do a Spread Chant Windstorm then.
Best of luck.
This is it! How dare you!
Oh, it can cause panic.
You're going down. You're finished.
Well, this is risky.
Can you handle this?
Alright, good. Got the
Why, you...
paralysis away.
Now
Oh,
let's
it's
get going.
gone. Weapon Breastplate. Alright, that's one Handless Hunter down. You obtained the requested Ebon Breastplate. This should satisfy the collector. Recall there's a second piece from Headless Hunter the client would also like. If you want to get a bigger reward, perhaps you should acquire that as well. I mean, we will. We will, but it'll take some time. It's about time I call off stream for the night. And I know it's going to be 24 hours till the next stream, so it's not that much time, but I will make attempts to hunt the remaining 3 on this floor. Get the conditionals from each one. I suppose for now, let's look at the Monsters Codex entry. Let's see, where's Headless Hunter? It's resistant to Armbind. No, neutral to Leg Bind though, which is interesting. Now resistant to Head Bind, that kind of makes sense. Doesn't really have a head. Yeah, just weak to fire, neutral to everything else. Weak to sleep though. Neutral to poison. Hey. Dullahan that wears a full suit of armor. Its 2 axes can turn whole guilds into a bloodbath. Yep. Actually, given... Oh no, our TP is way too low. I was thinking we could maybe do some gathering, but no, TP is too low for that. Although... we do have herb foraging. I don't know. I'll let the day slip us by. Ah, such is the luck of the draw. Such is the luck of the Irish.
down to you.
Too easy.
Taurus 17. It's not the new month yet. But yeah, Sark can only take one hit before... Well, 2 hits tops without going down. Well, of course, why do you think you're unlucky? Get the last encounter triggered. Let's just paralyze him.
This is the last one. Huh. Easy enough.
And we are good to go. Alright, don't sell the oven breastplate. Really do want to see what we get from the shop today.
You're always such a big help.
Welcome back. Have a nice nap.
Start with that. Alright,
How can I be of service?
That's
You
it.
want to save?
so
Take care now.
good night. Sleep well, or game well, or whatever the heck it is you're doing, do it well, or you are a disappointment to your extended family. And fare thee well. Shall see y'all tomorrow night.